We are now joined by Jonathan Macri, the Dean of Knicks Film School. And yes, Jonathan, the news is good, but if OG's playing time is diminished at all, who needs to play a bigger role for Mike Brown down in Philly?
Well, let me be clear that there's no one on the Knicks roster and really no one on any roster who could replicate what OG Anunoby has done and is doing. He is the most efficient player in the Eastern Conference, in the NBA in this postseason. That said, the Knicks are deeper than last year. I would look for Deuce McBride to step up. He's been a little underwhelming offensively, but has played well overall. If OG can't go at all, a sneaky candidate to get his starting job, I would say Landry Shamet, who gave them some nice minutes defensively, especially in the first half of the last game. And then dark horse to get maybe a couple minutes here and there. Mohamed Diawara, rookie, had a nice impact throughout the year, been out of the rotation. Wouldn't be shocked if he got a couple minutes if OG couldn't go.
And Shamet certainly received plenty of playing time during the regular season, so not in a completely new role for him. Mikal Bridges, an impact player on both ends of the floor in games 1 and 2. So, Jonathan, do some of us maybe need to send him an apology note?
So it's a small note here, but the writing is big. So I tried to make up for it. Listen, Mikal Bridges, every Knicks fan by this point knows chapter and verse what they gave to the Nets to get him. And I think that has been hanging over his head since the day he got here. Well, what you've received from this player since the last game of the Atlanta series and certainly over the first 2 games of this Philadelphia series is exactly what they thought they were getting when they gave up all those picks. Look, when you're the 4th option, it could be a little tough, and it has been tough for Mikal Bridges, but he has been filling in all the gaps. He's taking on the toughest defensive assignment of Tyrese Maxey. And most importantly, he's making shots, Eamon, 80% from 2-point range, 55% from 3. He's giving them everything they could possibly want and more. I'll be handing out apology notes by Madison Square Garden. Just look for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you need any envelopes, we can get the address for you. But if you're going to do it in person, all the better. All right. Tougher challenge for the Knicks defensively. Philly with Joel Embiid or without Joel Embiid?
Defensively, I will say that it is tougher with Joel Embiid. Look, the Sixers are able to move up the floor faster when Joel is not in there. Obviously, does not have the mobility that he once did. That's a benefit, but it's just too easy right now for the Knicks to load up on Tyrese Maxey without that second big-time threat. If you put Embiid in there, not only is he a threat to score, but he's a threat to get guys like Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson in foul trouble. What I will say, though, is they had a nice time attacking Embiid when they had the ball in game 1. And if he is able to make it back on the court, I would look for the Knicks to go right back to that in game 3, especially Jalen Brunson trying to get Joel Embiid in actions and take advantage of those situations.